So I spoke about my experience trying to get a USB microphone. So this is what you see on the screen here, the microphone that I first got, which I had to return because it had on and off. Sometimes it brings sound to the computer, sometimes it brings the sound itself, sometimes it fluctuates, sometimes it goes low, sometimes it goes high. Just couldn't understand what was wrong with the microphone, so I just had to return it and ended up getting the microphone that is in front of me. So in fact, no, I just couldn't even figure out how they ended up on the price. I mean, the microphone is about $400, even less sometimes, and bunch of sellers of it. And also, one of the things that you quickly becomes something that is suspicious. There's different types, same microphone, same model, same everything, but others are the brand, others don't have. But they're all similar price and all just as suspicious. You couldn't see exactly which one is original, if there is an original. I mean, it has this sound card with some effects here, some claps and things like that, and different effect that you can add. People laughing, people clapping, and so on. Just check some YouTube videos and you'll see how it goes. And it has this arm and the whole set. But anyway, this is called BOYA. So we are moving on. So as you can see, as a replacement to my disappointment over that set that I've bought earlier on in terms of voice recording, I had to get myself this piece of robot looking like type of equipment in front of me. This is a mic as well. So this is from, I'll touch it. It has something around the handling, which I'll speak about it. So, but I'll mute while I touch it. This microphone from BOYA, kind of popular amongst the guys that are taking more video for internet based via their mobile and things like that. They have different versions, as you know. I'm going to get a model for this one. I think it's actually a BY PM300. So this is the microphone. Of course, it's also not, as I commonly repeat, that I'm used to more professional alternatives to this. In fact, when I got disappointed by the microphone yesterday because I desperately wanted to take a video, I ended up using one of the microphones that we use in the production space. So this alternative in particular, it's popular amongst broadcasters of different sorts. So, but then I had to get this microphone, and I'm relatively happy with it. So, what I used was this one. This one is from RODE. This is a RODE Procaster. Am I reading it correct? This is RODE Procaster. So, I got this microphone maybe over 3-4 years ago. I've seen that the modern model seems to be a lot more portable than this one. They seem smaller, and when this one is big and thick. Big and big.
Why are you gay?
So yes, so but this is so I recorded with this one. So I'll see if I take maybe did take a video, as I said, with this one. I think a day before yesterday. So I'll maybe put in that video also as well here, just for you to hear how it sounds like. In fact, when it comes to event, I mean, we are there for small businesses. We can even partner with you and see how you can further advance your event. We have quite a number of equipment. In fact, this particular listing relates to some of the equipment that we have. But for the rest of the others, if you're hearing how this one sounds like, I wouldn't be able to go through them. Or maybe on the next video I can do a more detailed review of each option I have in front of me. These are the microphones that I have. There's a lot of options out there for USB microphone, for broadcasting microphone. I've also displayed on my previous video the show. Other than that, you can use I've used these microphones in front of me for different application, recording, live setup. I've used them for broadcasting, interviews, and things like that. So this is one of the popular one. It's a SM58. This is the cordless version. So it's just handheld like this, and then you have a receiver that sits next to the front of house. Great microphone for performances, also for interviews. This is a very capable microphone sound wise. This one is an SM58 as well, but this is a corded microphone. So you have your XLR going in there, You normally put it on the stand. Great. It's also used for a lot of live recording by big artists and things like this. Piece of microphone now costs about 3,000. I have a bunch of them, so if you wanna hire them, I'll just give you a direction towards the end of this video. How can you go about inquiring on me on how I can, because I can do a whole lot of setup for you at different venues that you are looking at, and I can give you a quotation how you can go about even advices. That's why a church or restaurant want to know what best sound, because I don't only deal with voice type of equipment. I have equipment for almost anything around events and production. So, and then you have another cordless microphone. So this is a lapel microphone. I'm potentially having an interview on Sunday. I might be using this one. It's also cordless, so this cord is just on your body. It's your body set that comes in front. This is not the best option. In fact, there are more advanced models. Still a Shure, very great sound, but there are more. If you're in a live setting, this is not a good microphone for you. This is more of a setting where you don't have monitoring, stage monitoring happening. You're just recording this piece. So just to finish off, this is another cheaper version, also a Shure microphone, great microphone as well. This one has a switch, SM58. This one doesn't have a switch. This one has a switch. So this is your standard microphone for your church and so on. If you're in a church, because this is half the price or less, you're going to save massively if you go for this. But it's just as capable, sound great. I mean, it's more like an iPhone, or iPhone 15 and iPhone 14. But obviously the SM58 has other advantages over this one. Number one of them become a handling noise, which is what I wanted to talk about when it comes to this microphone. It is rather, according to me, terrible on handling noise. If you can touch it just a little bit, the noise is so irritating. You can touch anywhere, touching my table anywhere. So lastly, if you need any sort of help with sound setup, either you are starting a restaurant and it's for the church, you want to do a studio, podcasting studio, you want to do some YouTube setup. When it comes to the sound, I will always advise that take advices from the guys that has been dealing with this for a long time first before you go on to purchasing, and from those who have just actually made some mistakes. So, and for advices, I'll pretty much charge you maybe nothing. But anyway, if you need a setup for a party or any sort of things, I do have, as I said, quite a number of equipments that I can help you with. So if you go to Cornerbase, you see a listing here saying sound hire, and then if you view the sound hire, but for you to get all the details around me hiring the sound, just hit on inquire, provide your details, and then I'll be able to get back to you with some advices or a quotation. Thank you.